Bhagavd Gita, storybook for children. Chapter 1, the beginning of the great battle. Once upon a time, in a place called Kurukshetra, two groups of cousins, the Pandavas and the Kauravas, were about to fight a great battle. The wise Prince Arjuna, from the Pandavas, felt very sad and confused. He didn't want to fight against his own family and friends. Moral of the chapter is, it's okay to feel confused and sad sometimes. Chapter 2, Arjuna's Dilemma. Arjuna went to his chariot driver, Krishna, who was very wise. Arjuna said, "Krishna, I don't want to fight. How can I hurt the people I love?" Moral of the chapter is, always talk to someone wise when you're feeling troubled. Chapter 3, Krishna's Guidance. Krishna told Arjuna, you must do your duty. Sometimes we have to do difficult things for the greater good. Remember, your actions should be for the right reasons. Moral of the chapter is, do your duty with the right intentions. Chapter 4, the Eternal Soul. Krishna explained that our true selves are not our bodies but our souls, which never die. He said, the soul moves from one body to another, like changing clothes. Moral of the chapter is, we are more than just our bodies. Our true self is eternal. Chapter 5, the Path of Selflessness. Krishna advised Arjuna to act selflessly, without expecting rewards. He said, do your best and leave the results to me. Moral of the chapter is, do your best without worrying about the outcome. Chapter 6, the Importance of Duty. Krishna explained that everyone has their own duty. A soldier must fight to protect others, he said. Doing your duty is a form of worship. Moral of the chapter is, everyone has a role to play, and doing it well is important. Chapter 7, the Power of Devotion. Krishna told Arjuna, have faith in me. Devotion to a higher purpose gives strength and peace. Moral of the chapter is, having faith and devotion helps us stay strong and peaceful. Chapter 8, the Path of Knowledge. Krishna also talked about the path of knowledge. He said, understand the difference between right and wrong, and make wise choices. Moral of the chapter is, knowledge and wisdom help us make good decisions. Chapter 9, the Path of Knowledge. Krishna also talked about the path of knowledge. He said, understand the difference between right and wrong, and make wise choices. Moral of the chapter is, knowledge and wisdom help us make good decisions. Chapter 10, the Universal Form. Krishna revealed his true form to Arjuna, showing that he was the creator and sustainer of everything. Arjuna was amazed and understood Krishna's divine nature. Moral of the chapter is, there is a greater power that guides and sustains us. Chapter 12, the Balance of Life. Krishna taught Arjuna about balance. Don't be too happy or too sad, he said. Stay balanced in success and failure. Moral of the chapter is, stay balanced and calm in both good and bad times. Chapter 12, the Importance of Righteousness. Krishna emphasized the importance of righteousness. Always stand up for what is right, he said. This is the path to true happiness. Moral of the chapter is, stand up for what is right, even when it's difficult. Chapter 13. The Path of Love. Krishna explained that love is the highest path. Love everyone and everything, he said. Love is the essence of life. Moral of the chapter is, love is the most important thing in life. Chapter 14. The Cycle of Life. Krishna told Arjuna about the cycle of life and death. Life is a journey with many stages, he said. Embrace every part of it. Moral of the chapter is, life is a journey with many stages, and we should embrace them all. Chapter 15. The Power of Faith. Krishna said that faith in a higher power brings peace and strength. Trust in me, and you will find peace, he said. Moral of the chapter is, faith gives us peace and strength. Chapter 16. Overcoming Fear. Krishna encouraged Arjuna to overcome his fears. Courage is acting despite fear, he said. Face your fears with bravery. Moral of the chapter is, be brave and face your fears. Chapter 17. The Joy of Service. Krishna explained the joy of serving others. Helping others brings true happiness, he said. Moral of the chapter is, helping others brings joy and fulfillment. Chapter 18. The End of the Battle. With Krishna's guidance, Arjuna understood his duty and fought bravely in the battle. He realized that doing the right thing, with love and faith, leads to true success. Moral of the chapter is, do your duty with love, faith, and righteousness.